So from all that you've put on chat, someone is saying we can use this, so grouping the learner. Thank you so much. So in all that you've put on chat, in all those barriers and challenges that you're facing in your classrooms, we ought to all agree as teachers that in resource limited settings, the most valuable assets are already present. Our learners, the environment, and our creativity. Just like I said, that we ought to be creative. So use what you have. What do we have? We have the learners, we have the environment, and we as teachers, we are creative, we are innovative. So how can we now use what we have to make our learners more inclusive? From the examples that I have given, for instance, starting with the learners, peer support and collaboration can empower learners to teach each other. Teachers can learn from each other. Just like we are learning from each other, people are putting in chat the resources, the local resources that they plan to use in their next lesson to make it inclusive. I'm also learning from what teachers are posting in chat. I ought to use some of these beautiful ideas in my next class to make it more inclusive. I'm not saying it has not been inclusive, but I can make it more inclusive, more enjoyable, because I'm learning from what teachers, different teachers from different countries in this region are posting. So we are learning from each other. This is a very good community of practice to learn from. I thank the British Council for this webinar. So the local materials, you can repurpose stones, bottle caps, leaves, and newspapers as teaching aids. For instance, in part of our workshops with UNEOTA, we happened to go to Western Uganda, which is very well known for bananas. You've had Uganda being coined as the Matoke Republic. So they use those banana kind of fibers and they make local bowls, they make local charts, um, they make different kind of materials to support learning in the classroom and even learning outside the classroom. Because now if you make local fiber balls, then you're supporting the extracurricular activities. So we can use these local materials around around our schools, in our environment to support teaching. Date is saying bottle caps. Someone is saying water circuits. Please feel free to tell us how you use bottle caps in your classroom to make it inclusive, such that we can learn from you. Someone is saying project-based learning, think, pair, and share. Wonderful. Using models like Shashboard. Please feel free to put a bit of description on your answers such that the teachers on this webinar can learn from you, learn from me, and we learn from each other. Thank you. Keep those answers coming in the chat. Teacher creativity, we ought to, of course, adapt, innovate, and differentiate to bridge these inclusion gaps. I'm happy to see in the community poll that we had in the Telegram, most people, of course, were into the differentiated kind of learning to bridge those inclusion gaps. It's wonderful. I normally use differentiation in my classroom. And of course, the community languages, like I said, in those areas where in areas like mine, like Uganda, where you find a classroom has more than 60 students speaking 60 different languages, then you have to encourage translation and multilingual tasks to validate identities, such that students with such kind of challenges are not left behind, but they are part of your classroom, they are included, they are part, whether you're preparing assessment, they are part in your preparation, you prepare for them knowing that they exist, you don't isolate them.